Hey everybody, I'm Dharma and this is going to be a message for Libra. What do we have coming in? King of Swords. So, this person, the King of Swords is a sharp individual, intellectual, except he's really good looking. Like really good looking. And they're looking at you. They could have this person, that dimple in their chin is got a jawline for days. Could be air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's a very masculine card. This person could be interested in, like, what's that called? Kinetic energy, where you have those bracelets and you put metal on certain parts of your body and it causes pain to stop. Could even be a TENS unit. I don't know why I just said that. Either way, it looks like they're wearing armor of some sort. But this person has been very, very, very patient. One of the messages of the stag spirit animal is patience and nobility. But when you talk about the World card, that is a beginning, an end, alpha, the omega. I often see that as the internet. They could be watching you on the internet, obsessing over you, I guess missing you maybe. That I'm noticing these two feathers here. I heard it's a promise of a different life. But there is a block. I don't know who this gatekeeper is. This could even be the presence of this person on the internets. They just have this like zero fucktitude. It could even be like, I'm a wounded warrior and that's the way it is kind of attitude, I suppose. This one here is watching. There's something about it being both warrior and light. It's emotion and fire. She's a light warrior. She's so lucky. She's a star. But she's like, it's a glow. It's an aura. There's all of these options, and for whatever reason, she's not interested in anything, seemingly. It's unbothered. And this one here is watching. They like that. Isn't that always the tale, though? The masculine that runs after the one that won't run after them. Seven of Swords. And the Chariot. This one here, I don't know how you do it. That's why this one holds the world. I feel like these cards are all a depiction of one person's wildly dynamic character. Like their personality. And it's like we are the world. And this what they're watching. It's kind of amazing. It's how do you do it? How do you have this blend? How are you able to whatever, to do whatever this is that they're seeing and still be, it's like unbothered. It could even be that they're seemingly unsatisfied. None of these people are smiling. None of them. That's not a smiley picture. I mean, we could make it, I mean, there is a vibe of like there's something missing. There is. But this is the energy of someone who seems to be functioning just fine like that. I've been waiting for a girl like you. I don't know what it is that they're looking at. I mean, quite obviously, they're looking at the dynamic nature, and then I cracked open the deck, and right there you have the Empress. This is not someone who's necessarily confused that they're an Empress. None of this tells me that this person is like, oh, you know, woe is me, I'm just whatever. She's a fucking Empress. She knows it. And look at how she's got people looking at them. Her, them, whoever this is. She knows that she's an Empress, but she's not, there's something unsatisfied. She's the unsatisfied Empress. Or unfulfilled or whatever. And it's because she's holding space for something. She gets this one here. I don't want to say she gets away with murder, but she does like it's magic. And I say that a lot when I read energy for people in our tribe, but this is a dynamic, it's an ever-changing, evolving, and then twisting, and then twerving. This person is, you never cease to amaze me. You always surprise me. I never know what's coming. It's exciting. And she's persistent. And like it's like this one here, she's like, if I have a dream, I'm just gonna go do it. And she makes it happen. Like the Empress. She decides that she's gonna do it. And she makes it happen. And this one is like, I like that. Daddy like. How do you do it? That's why it's Seven of Swords. Like, how are you doing that? How are you just... Death. I heard like, don't leave without me. But all of a sudden it feels like it feels like a moment in time where someone's watching the dynamic nature of this person, and then all of a sudden they're like, I don't want to miss out, or I don't want to, I'm gonna not necessarily lose the opportunity, but that is exactly what it feels like. They're like, I need to return. The geese always go back. I know where I'm going, and wherever I'm going is where that one's going, because they're gonna make it happen. The chariot. The person could have Cancer in their chart. This is your masculine. I heard it has to be done. It must be done. This must be done. What must be done? The message. Oh my goodness, the cards are falling out everywhere. Oh no, it's a hidden one. First of all, here's Libra. So we have Libra and Aquarius. What must be done? Judgment. Dun dun dun. What's the judgment? What a fucking cliffhanger. The text. Oh God. It's a spark. It's time to really get things going. There it is. Fireworks. It's time to really get things going. I don't know why that shocks me so, but it does. So tell me about this then. What are they, what kind of, what? King of Pentacles and the Joker. So this person, particularly with the geese coming out, there's a solid chance that you already know them, okay? But when they get disappointed and sad or otherwise vexed, they look to you every time for a while, years, like at least 3 years. But it doesn't matter, or it could be months, it doesn't matter. My point is that's your title, is you're the one they run to. Always. King of Pentacles style, like you can, it's almost like you can kind of depend on that. If there's anything that you could depend on, you know that you're going to hear from this person. It's that kind of dependable. That's the other thing about the geese, is you can depend on the geese coming back around. That's what they do, right? And then the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. That's the same thing. You can count on this person coming back around because that's what they do. And this doesn't necessarily feel bad. It just feels like it's time, or they're gonna like make time somehow. Why is there a separation here? We'll get back to this. Why is there why are we having to make time at all? This person is, that's what they do. They might be out exploring right now, discovering themselves. They could be making a life path. They could be thinking about things in their distant future that they want. Like, what am I really seeing out of life? What do I really want out of life? They're just out doing what they are doing. And now it's time. Enough, something about enough time has passed, or took the time. This person could be a little bit of a time thief. Why is that? They restrain themselves. That's what I'm calling a time thief. Give me more of your time. Well, this is fear. It feels like fear. If I give you more of my time, then you're gonna have me tied up, tied down, tied in. But the swans, there's a recognition here. You're the one. The one. We're a pair of things. And it's becoming like, well, this is the Devil card, but what I'm seeing here is that it's becoming, if you notice these words, constant and realistic. It's becoming more and more, maybe even over the last 6 months, it has just become deeper. And so now let's go look over here. What is this where I'm like, it was like a moment in time where they realized that you're hot shit, which they already knew that, but they might see a picture of you or something like that. I just opened the deck and you have the fireworks. It could be like, and then wow, it could be lusty. You could show them something that makes them like, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, that's my girl. Like, they just like what they see, basically. So wait, did I just say that this person only gives you a certain amount of time on purpose so that you can't tie them down because they think that if they have like a 2-week, that's how they block a new start? You're on a 2-week rotation? What in the actual fuck is that? Pardon my French. 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords. How do you like them apples? I don't like them apples at all. That might be this. 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. I just don't know if it can work. We haven't even discussed how this person would feel. This person is like closing in, coming in on, and we haven't even, she's busy. Kicking ass and taking names and making shit happen. She's the beaver. What do you think a beaver does? They build their dam all day long. She has no idea that this one here is like, I really, really, really miss them, and they're approaching their 2-week cutoff or what? Time to okay. We have a bump in the road with your fella, whoever this is. It's like they keep wanting to see you and then they stop themselves because they're starting to get real feelings. Like they're catching real feelings. So they're like watching the clock like, all right. I feel like the 2-week thing, like I'm poking fun at the dude or whatever, but it feels like it's protection. Self-protection. Like I can't let anybody get that close again because everybody just wants to take everything. Always. And so they just, I don't know, but they're falling in love and it's driving them crazy. So let's go to the extended and see where this goes because it does look like they reach out. But the dynamic of this person is quite deep. Of both people. That's probably why they're attracted. This one here has got all these layers of like, that's why I was talking about armor. Armor and self-protection and all this stuff. And they're like, yeah. Yeah, girl. This is the one. I'm amazed by you, whatever. How do you even do that? So let's go to the extended and unpack all of this. The link for that is in the box below. It'll take you to Vimeo, or you can join the membership side of this. There's all kinds of options. Links for that is in the box below as well. I'll see you on the other side. Bye.